everyone, I am Juliet, your Scorpion Goddess, and I am the creator and owner of Scorpion Goddess Spiritual Healing, and this is Tarot of the Week for June 28th, 2021. So, if you're new here, I ask you guys to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Give this video a thumbs up and comment down below at the end of the reading how it resonated with you, because it really helps boost the algorithm and it helps people like me reach out to people like you who enjoy seeing tarot readings and what do the stars and energy ahead of this week really have in store for us. How can we use this as a form of guidance? So I'm going to be using my Rider-Waite Tarot like I did every week. But what I wanted to say, like I did last week, I used this guy right here. And so I will pull one chakra card to see what chakra should we really be focusing on, or what's really going to be highlighted for this week, what kind of energy, which place of the body, the spirit, really needs a little more work. And I will read only from this book to see what it has to say. So we just had Mars enter Leo, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a heat wave going on this week, and I'm like, this is totally Mars in Leo type of energy. Like, the heat is on, people are feeling themselves. Maybe this week you're feeling like, oh, I want to change my style, go shopping, get some new looks, change the way I do my hair, nails, makeup, switch some things around. And we are in Cancer season, so we're also kind of at the same time feeling like homebodies, and maybe you want to spruce things up and take care of your home. Maybe you want to take better care of your plants, get some more plants, spruce things up at home to make it feel more homey, but also give it that kind of like spice that Leo always has to bring to the table. And have some fun, get playful, have a lot more flirtation going to be happening too for the next few weeks while Venus is in this transit of Leo. Mercury is still in the post-shadow retrograde for like a few more days, and then things should be completely cleared out, and anything after that you can't blame it on Mercury retrograde. It's going to be your fault. And let's see what else is going on. Oh, so today, so the sun is in Cancer, like I did say, but we also have the moon in Pisces. So Cancer and Pisces are water energies together, or water signs. And when you have the sun and the moon in water signs, it can bring a strong sense of intuition. It can also bring in a lot of emotions. So what I can recommend for the next 2.5 days is when you feel these intense emotions come on, don't let them take over, but let them flow. Let them flow literally like how water does. That's what these guys want you to do. And realize that when you feel, it's your power. Use that feeling that you get as a sense of your power. Like, I have these feelings, and I want to use them to, like, the best way that I can. Take advantage of it. I know I am. So don't be ashamed if, you see something and you just start crying. I'm feeling like there's going to be some karmic ties and stuff like that happening this week, just because we're starting it out in Pisces. Pisces is the last sign, so it's like, hey, that's where the moon is at. So it's saying, like, what can I wrap up, tie up as loose ends so that I can start fresh after that. So midweek we may feel a bit of impulsiveness or drive to get things done. There may even be feeling some like anxiousness, or just like, I need to get on top of this and take care of this and get this done, because now we're entering the moon going into Aries, which is the beginning of the zodiac, which gives us that fire heating up under our ass, and I gotta take care of this, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done, I gotta take care of that, because Aries is the beginning of the zodiac. It's also a cardinal sign, and they're about, what's the first step I need to do? What can I take care of? So we're feeling kind of like relaxed. What can I tie up, chill out at home, but also feeling myself, because we have this Venus Leo. Towards midweek, we might start feeling again that anxiousness feeling. Don't let that take over you, because again, with Cancer being in where the sun is at for the next few weeks, it can give us this big set of strong, intense emotions. Remember, ride them out. Let them flow like water. They don't control you. Don't let them control you. So we're gonna get into this reading. I want to see, as a collective, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Towards the end of this reading, I ask you guys to please, if you don't want to comment how it resonates, just comment. Let's see. Let's do a water, like a wave emoji, and a crab because it's in Cancer season. So a water emoji and a crab. If you don't want to comment how it resonates, comment at least those emojis. And let's see. Because we're riding this wave of emotions. We're letting it flow. We're riding the wave. We're riding it. We're not letting it ride us. So let's see. What are the messages for everybody this week that was here with us? Alright, we don't got any flies this week, so I guess no big, huge messages. So we have the King of Swords. King of Swords. So I'm feeling like there's going to be a sense of, like, again, when I was talking about with these karmic ties, King of Swords sometimes to me really stands out as this form of transformation, because if you look at it, he has these butterflies in the back on his throne, and because he's air energy, he's not focusing on, like, he's focused strictly on what logically makes sense, what is the most reasonable way to take care of these things. And we're kind of blossoming and getting into this place of, my emotions are here, but I'm not letting them again take control of me. And I'm assessing the situation, and this is where I'm seeing my growth come from. I feel like there's going to be some kind of test being done this week for a lot of us to see, can you really be that King of Swords energy? Can you really be that King of Swords energy to show people they can test you, right? But it's about how you respond. You're not letting your emotions take control of you. Oh my God. 2 kings. Wow. King of Cups. King of freaking Cups. So we're working with air and water energy. And it's just funny that I'm talking about how I was originally sensing this, right? Air energy is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Water energy is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And when you put these two together, it can be kind of an interesting mix, because air is all logic and water is all emotion and intuition. When you put these together, it's kind of like creating that emotional intelligence and strictly like just like regular intelligence, right? And then you put these together and you get this sense of wise-mindedness. And because we're working with kings, that's literally what we're getting to, this wise mind aspect. Like, emotionally, I can relate and understand and get to you in this point, and logically I can as well, and I can assess these situations and figure out how I can be the problem solver. I feel like a lot of people are going to be coming to you this week with their issues. You may be even reaching out to other people as well. There may be some stuff with like the father figure too, for some of you guys. So you may be reaching out to your dad, or your dad may be reaching out to you, or like a father figure in your life. Or someone who just really exudes this like very strong masculine energy. This could even be, now when I do tarot, I'm working with the energies of the masculine and the feminine. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy in them. So, regardless of what you identify as, you still have this form of masculine and feminine energy somewhere within your being. Ooh, my necklace, see? My rose quartz is like, hello, listen, are you listening to this? So, there may be a sense of your masculine energy really coming out, somebody needing to reach out to you for you to help them solve an issue, or you may be reaching out to someone who you as, again, this father figure, and wanting to have them help you solve this some kind of issue that may arise. Somebody, again, may be trying to test you, and you're like, oh my God, what is the best way to address this situation? How can I assess this? Because it's like, I'm no longer a page. I'm no longer this page person. I've elevated. I'm a king now, and you can't step on my throne. You have no control over me whatsoever. I'm in charge of myself, emotionally, spiritually, That's what these are talking about, emotionally and spiritually. You're not letting these people try and knock you down. You're up, you're in charge. People are coming to you. They're coming to you for answers. They're like, hey, what can I do with the situation? What's going to help with this? Whatever, whatever, whatever. Then somebody may be going through a similar situation that you had gone through and you overcame. Or again, there may be something that kind of like catches you off guard as well. And you know, it's like, I've been through this before. I know how to handle the situation. I'm not going to allow this to take over me. What else is going on? Seven of Wands. So remember when I was talking about when we have the Aries, the moon move into Aries? I'm getting, this is going to be something that happens towards the middle of the week, where you're like having this, again, this fire set up under you, and you're like, oh my god, I have to take care of this, I have to take care of this, I have to take care of this. There's so many things that haven't been finished yet, so many unfinished projects. But it's like, tap back into that King of Cups, King of Swords energy, and assess the situation the best way you know possible. Don't allow this stress and anxiety to take over you. Feel it out, let it flow. Not saying you can't have these feelings, but let it flow. Remember, don't let it take over and control you. That's what these kings are saying. I have these emotions, I have these feelings, I have these thoughts. Yes, they're there, and I let them be, and I let them take the time that they want and then pass through. And remember that I'm in charge. This is you taking charge of that. You're taking charge of your life. You're taking your life back. You're not allowing these people, these situations to overcome and overtake you. Ooh. These came out. We got some flies. So we have Knight of Wands, the Magician, Ace of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Wow, that's so funny. So we have two wands right next to each other, right? So the Knight of Wands, right after the Seven of Wands. So there's a lot of opportunities that may be presented to you this week. There may be something that has to do with like your workplace as well, or something that has to do with like something that just really gets you excited, passionate. There could be a sense of like something spontaneously happening. You may spontaneously go out on a date. I'm feeling like, I don't know, this heat wave is going to be getting to people, the best of them too. That's why we have this Knight of Wands. Like, there may be something that just like needs to get taken care of. When we have the Magician with the Ace of Wands, and it's funny, we started out with like two kings coming, and now we have two wands, and it's like, how can you be this king, right? And step into this new phase of your life. Remember, I was talking about this transformation. You have transformed into this new being. How can you take that energy now into this week coming up? You may have somebody might come and bring something to the table for you, and you know, you're gonna want to react and take on this something that somebody is bringing to the table for you to present. And you're like, wow, this could really benefit me. I can do something big with this. But the Hanged Man is saying, think and sit on this. Someone might be bringing an opportunity away, and it could have been something that, you know, you really wanted. Look at how the light's like shining on me right now from the sun. It may have been something that you really wanted in the past, but now that it's being presented to you and you're like, see, I don't know if I'm really feeling this anymore. Let me sit and think on this. I'm kind of seeing things from a different perspective now. Do I really, like, I was really excited and passionate about this before, but now, I don't know. I don't know how I really feel about it. And that's what kings do. They don't just jump in and, oh yeah, let's do this. They think about it and they assess. And remember, assessing the situation. This is going to be the theme of the week. Assessing the situation and coming, what's the best idea to do. Some exciting things may come your way, right? Or something that you were intrigued and excited about. I need to move over. Something that you were intrigued and excited about in the past, again, maybe presented to you, and it could be really good. But this Hanged Man is saying, just take a step back and really think about this. Where you're at right now in your life. Do you still want the same thing that you did before? Or is there something better that can come your way instead of what you thought? And I feel like this is saying, like, please trust in the divine timing also. Trust in the divine timing, because sometimes when we're so excited and ready to jump into something, it's our ego, and it's like the divine comes in and says, I have something better planned for you. I understand you're excited about this, but you have no idea this next thing that's coming your way is way better than what you were originally excited about, and you'll be even more amped up about it than what's coming your way. So this is really saying, I feel like some people are going to be like doing a lot of like magic this week too, creating like new magic, maybe some new spell casts, some new potions. Some of you may be doing like stuff with your altar, or even working with ancestors. I feel like ancestors have been like a really big thing on the mind. There may have been some dreams also, because we have this King of Cups with the King of Swords. I feel like there's messages coming in from spirit or ancestors, and they're trying to contact you, and it's like, leave some stuff out for them, allow them to contact and reach out to you, and listen to what they're saying. There's some messages that they're trying to relay to you, and pay attention. You 111. I feel like 111 is going to be numbers that are really going to be standing out. 1s, 11s, 111. Again, with this like new beginnings, taking on something new, new chances. You might be seeing the ones a lot this week on the clock, on somebody's license plate, the time. When you see that, focus on, how am I feeling right now? Do I have negative thoughts coming in? Do I have negative thoughts coming in? Okay, allow it. Thanks for coming. Now how can I transform this into something new and positive? Because this is the direction I'm heading into, because again, I'm taking on this masculine king energy, and I hold the power in my emotions and in my thoughts. They don't hold the power over me. I have it over them, and I allow them to come, because we're human, right? Everybody's got thoughts, everybody's got feelings. We're all human, we all got them, but don't let them take over you. Alright, so now we're going to pull from the angels and ancestors right here. And we're going to see, and it's funny, it's not that I wasn't going to use this, I just felt pulled to use these. And then in the cards and the tarot, they're saying like, hey, your ancestors, your spirit guides are trying to connect with you. So let's see, what are some messages that our angels and ancestors are relaying to us for this week? What are some messages that we need to hear? Okay. We have White Witch. We have Moon, and we have Stargazer. So it's really funny that this is coming out. So what each one says, White Witch says, be the light. And then we have Moon, which is take notice of your intuitive messages. Remember, we're in Cancer season. We're starting the week out in Pisces, so intuition is very heightened for the next 2.5 days. And then we have Stargazer. Set your sights higher. Again, you were excited. You had this great idea, this thing you wanted to do. But the divine, your angels, your ancestors are saying, bro, there's something so much better for you. You need to reach and set your goals higher than they already are, and expect the best situation that you can't even imagine coming towards your way. And in some situations this week, you may be tested mentally and emotionally, and you might stop feeling kind of drained. Remember to step into that king energy. And it's like the White Witch is saying, like, be the light. You are looking for this energy and these people to be that person for you. You be that person. You be that energy that you're always looking out and for other people. Be it yourself. Do it for yourself. People are automatically drawn to you. I feel like there's a lot of people that are already leaders. And it's like you're stepping into your leadership role even more. Especially with the Venus and Leo. I mean, come on. And then we have Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. They're coming in strong. So strong. So really keep an eye out for the 111, 1111, all of that coming in this week. And I want to see what are some crystals that everybody can work with for this week. So we're going to use my daily crystal. I didn't use last week, but now I'm feeling cool too. I want to see what are some crystals that everybody can work with this week. All right, amethyst, trust your intuition. I cannot tell you any more about how heightened your intuition is this week, especially in the beginning of it. Let your intuition literally guide you. And like, there's so many freaking downloads and messages happening this week. I cannot even get into how many are coming in for everyone. Really listen to your intuition. Really, really, really listen to it. And then we're going to end with pulling a chakra card. So I want to see, I mean, if there's a lot of intuition, I'm just going to literally say third eye. But I want to see what do... Ooh. This came right out. So we have inspiration. So I'm going to pull in the book and see what does the book actually have to say for inspiration. So this is our sacral chakra, our creativity. And a lot of your intuition, again, it stems from your sacral chakra, your creative flow, allowing that to really open up. This is 11. So, inspiration. You have called this card into your awareness today because it is time to get inspired. Find your passion and share it with the world. Remember, we have all these wands cards. Wands, again, opportunities being presented to you. A lot of inspiration, a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion coming in this week. How can we host onto this and own it and present it to the world like the kings? Not the pages, the kings. Because that's the ultimate goal, right? What inspires you and makes your soul shine? It's time to surround yourself with inspiring people, books, experiences, and anything that infuses you with inspiration. So again, when I was talking about this White Witch card that we got, about being the light, stop. I mean, you can search for it in other people. Like, again, like the divine in me sees the divine in you. But really step in and hone onto this being the light energy. And the best way you can do that is, of course, working with the sacral chakra, but that, again, triggers and trickles up to your third eye. And there is so much intuitive messages coming in for everybody this week. But, hello, Leela. Leela has spoken. Messages from cats. Pay attention to cats, too, you guys. Cats, they know. I mean, that's why the Egyptians literally freaking worship them. They saw them as demigods and the attitude that cats have. So I mean, maybe working with cats or stepping into that cat-like kind of energy, working with amethyst, this is what's really going to help. Like, receive these downloads that spirit, the divine, your angels, your ancestors, the universe, whatever it is that you relate to is trying to come into and give you. And write this stuff down. There's so many messages coming in. As I'm saying this, there's like purple behind me. This is literally like, listen, purple, amethyst, third eye, purple, hello, working with water. Look at that right there, the intuition. It's so heightened this week. So, have you been feeling bored or stale? What do you love to do that brings you creative inspiration? Whatever it is that fills you with energy, now is the time to bring it to the world. When you are driven by inspiration, it brings motivation, joy, and happiness into your being. This wave of energy will bring forth amazing positivity to your world, allowing you to feel content and with a sense of purpose in your life. When you are inspired and living in this vibration, those around you benefit as this state of being truly infectious. And you also start to inspire others. Again, with this white witch, being the light, using that creativity. Again, I said we had the Ace of Wands, the Magician, the Seven of Wands, and Knight of Wands. All of this inspirational, creative, passionate, how can I really get things going. I'm excited about this, creating something new. That's all of this right here. And this is just literally like the confirmation of saying everything in the tarot was so on point, and this is what is really going to help you this week. It's why I love reading in this book. It's so simple, but it gets straight to it. It's very inspirational. I love these little things. And the affirmation that, if you have a pen, write it down. If not, pause this video. Okay, so now that we're back, you can write down the affirmation. And I want you to repeat this when you wake up, random times throughout the day, and before you go to bed. Say it to yourself, and don't just say it, feel it. Feel it. Inspiration is constantly flowing through me at all times, and I am inspired. Inspiration is constantly flowing through me at all times, and I am inspired. This was Tarot of the Week. Comment a water emoji with a crab to say that I'm letting these emotions flow through me and not control me, and taking on that creative energy. And also comment down below how the reading resonated with you if you want to share that, because I love seeing what you guys have to say. And if you're interested again in booking a reading with me one-on-one, I'm open for tarot, oracle, and Reiki right now. And all the links are in the description box down below. And I'll catch you guys next week.